Hey friends, how are you? I am making a video. I'm not going live. I honestly chose to do a recorded video instead of live purely because selfish reasons, insecurities of being live. I figured a recorded, I could stop and go. So that's why I'm coming to you recorded instead of live today. I have something very very challenging for me to talk about. I'm going to be totally transparent right now, and I'm very vulnerable right now too. But I believe that I've come so far that it is my job now, but I just really want to share. I'm ready to share. I'm ready to help. So here we go. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Some of you will. Do you have a friend called Bill W? Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't, and that's okay. These are chips that you get when you go to AA. This is the first one you get that you survive 24 hours. This one is when you're a year sober and clean. So this one's pretty cool. Why do I have these? It's because I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. I have addiction. I've had addiction all my life. And my addiction really spun out of control. About 5 years ago, I had a hysterectomy surgery, which many of you saw my journeys with that on social media. I remember one of my big posts was when I almost died with Steven Johnson syndrome, when I posted pictures of my body all like bubbling and swelling, and I was admitted to the hospital, and all the countless posts of me being in the ER and in the hospital and going to Minnesota for another surgery. A hysterectomy that I had nerve damage on my urethra, and I had pain medication whenever I needed it. And I would have to say that towards the end, I did abuse the pain. I did abuse the pain medication. I was always in pain. And I remember it was February 10th of 2018 is my sobriety date. And I'm sharing today is because I am 600 days clean and sober today. 600, when I have an app on my phone that shows me like how many days you've been clean and sober. And when it came out 600, that's like a huge number, you guys. 600 days. It's a year and a half. I mean, 600, that's like what can you do in 600 days? I've been through a lot. And if you are suffering from addiction, you know someone with addiction, you know that they go through a lot. And I am just wanting to, share my story and let you guys know that with your suffering through it, you're not alone. And I'm here for anybody that wants to talk. Please reach out to me. There's so many times that I've wanted to post something on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I can't post that because then they're going to know. Oh, I can't post this because then they're going to suspect something. I have been through intense therapy over the past year and a half, and through therapy, I've really learned about myself and about my addiction, and it has just been life-changing, absolutely life-changing. So therapy, yes, I have been through extensive therapy. There is a very famous psychologist, I believe he's a psychologist, Dr. Gabor Mate. Dr. Gabor Mate. You can find him on YouTube. I believe he's a child psychologist, addiction specialist from Canada. But he says that 99% of people with addiction have had some form of trauma in their life. And that is me. I had early childhood trauma, and I'm not going to get into that part right now, but it was there. So through my therapy, I did what was called EMDR, and eye movement desensitization. I can never say it. Desensitization. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, eye movement EMDR. Search it up. It's awesome. Through EMDR, I was able to process the trauma that I endured, and it helps us so I wasn't triggered anymore. So that has helped me fight the battle of addiction as well. Again, I was going to therapy last year twice a week, once a week, twice a month. Now I'm down to monthly. But after I would do the EMDR, you guys, I would come home and have to take a nap. I was exhausted. I was wiped out. Like I said, I've done the work. I have learned a lot about myself, and I'm just ready to share. I'm ready to be authentically me and share. And I haven't been able to talk about it, publicly, on Facebook, online, so the whole world now knows. But I also felt like to my friends, to my high school friends, I don't know why we're so fixated on our high school friends. Like, we're with each other for 4 years, and why 4 years, junior high, 8 years, 12 years of schooling means so much. But I guess it's because you're really creating those bonds. And I mean, I've seen the struggles that classmates have had with addiction. I know some people have died with addiction. So I want to share with people what's been going on. And I wasn't able to share it up until this time because I had to learn a lot about myself and a lot about this disease that I have. And I'm very happy to say that I'm one of the lucky ones. I've had the support of my family, of my parents, my family, my siblings, my in-laws, and thank God for my husband and for my 2 daughters, because I put them through hell and back. And being back is awesome. So I will be sharing my journey with you. And again, if you have any questions, you want to talk, I'm here for you. I am here for you, because we need to talk about addiction. It's not just the poor people. It's not just the homeless people. It's every one of us. It's our sister. It's our brother. It's our parents. It's your wife. It's your husband. It's your kids. It's your neighbor. So we need to talk about this disease and learn how we can help, and learn how we can heal, and learn how we can get to the other side and really and truly start living our best life. Because you guys, I didn't think it was possible. I seriously thought I was going to be on pain medication for the rest of my life, and I was going nowhere fast. Thought I was going somewhere. I wasn't. Now, after 600 days, I've got 2 exploding businesses. I have ideas just firing off my brain. I feel so good, so good. And I never thought it was possible. I thought that was a life that I was going to have. So again, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support, and thanks for loving me for me.